What up, what up, what up, what up, what up, y'all? You know, this is a little different tonight. A little different, right? My check 1 2 1 2. I'm here. I'm late, but I'm here. I was watching the basketball game. And I didn't realize I said it for 9:30. I thought it was 10 p.m. But anyway, y'all get on up in here, man. You know, I'm gonna keep it short. Southern California, congratulations. 4 days in a row with 14 parlays, man. You on fire, brother. You on fire, man. That's what's up. That's what's up. Let me get my little cheat sheet real quick. All right, all right, all right. All right, so here we go. So, free pick today, one again. Free picks on fire every day. Y'all been getting a free winner for the last 4 days, right? Um, the parlays went upside down. The parlays all died real quick early in the games. Early in the games. And the straight bet loss as well. Uh, Not so good, not so good. For the cappers, I told you I had some prop bets for the day that I didn't give y'all. The prop bets came through. I posted it on Instagram. But anyway, so listen, this is what today's live stream is about. All right, so this one cat gets at me. And he's like, Matt, I want the plays. I want your picks. So I tell him about the VIP section, Breadwinners Unlimited. He said, man, I want to bet, and if I win, I'm gonna slide you some. So I'm like, oh, right, that's cool, shit. Because when people win and they're paying for picks, they don't really tip. So I'm like, shit, that's a win situation for me. I could give him some winners, right? So I asked him what he was betting. He said $10. So he bet his 10 and he lost. He said he gets paid, and he texts me. Wait, first he said he's gonna go big when he get paid. So then he texts me and he says, let's see, how do I bring up the screen? Share screen. Share screen. Which one is it? This one. He says, payday today. I'm trying to bet big. Buck Wild, good looking out. He says, I'm trying to bet big. Right? So, damn, I got them mixed up. Okay, yeah. All right, so let me go to this one right here. Invite. Oops. Share screen. Share screen. Share screen. Is this the one? I'm not sure if this is the one. All right, so he hits me yesterday. He hits me. He says, any plays today? I tell him there's not a lot of games today. But with the games that are left, I told him try the Brewers, the Yankees over, the Astros under, the Bucks money line, and Timberwolves money line. He says, bet, I'm fixing to do it. I say, don't go too heavy. I'll give you another. He says, bet, send it. I'm going to pull them all in. So I send him the T-Wolves money line, Grizzlies money line, Bucks minus the points, Yankees to win, and the Brewers to win. He asked me for confirmation. Bucks points or money line, and Yankees and Brewers just money line, under, or what? So right here, let's see, right here. And I'm not putting dude on blast. I'm just showing that people be shiesty and why he messed it up for everybody else. Ain't no free picks. He messed it up for everybody else. So when y'all seen, holla at him. So I tell him Bucks money line on first one, points on the second one. Money line is money line, points is spread. He said, you put me up on game. I never knew that points is spread. Good looking. Is the Yankees and Brewers spread a money line or under or over? I tell him for the third time, money line. He says bet. So he done confirmed everything. Only when I say run line is it run line. He said, all right, bet. I'm learning as I go. Thank you. Boom. So he's locked in, right? He's locked in. I don't even follow his plays because he didn't pay for his picks. So I don't follow his play. I'm following the plays that I gave out that people paid for. So I'm not tripping. So he says, so I hit him. I said, you looking good today. If one doesn't win, I'll give you the VIP picks tomorrow, but bet more. So I'm telling him to put more money down for the next day if he don't win. He says, he hits me today. He said, I ain't win nothing, shaking my head. I said, damn, when I checked, it was looking great. So I go check. Everybody won. All 5 teams won on that ticket, and all 5 teams won on the other ticket. So I hit him and said, I gave you all winners on both tickets. Dude has never responded today. He never even responded to say, sorry, I messed up. I bet it back. Good looking. Thank you. Nothing. He's unresponsive. But he been hitting me for 2 days, all day. That fool hit on both tickets, man. One paid big because it was points. And the games wasn't no heavy favorites. So he messed it up for everybody, man. He messed it up for everybody. I ain't giving out nothing no more. I'll give my free pick of the day since it's on fire. You know, I know some of y'all don't gamble that ain't in the VIP. So you may want to try some of the free picks, but I'm cool, man. I'm cool, man. I shouldn't have did it anyway because I knew he was being slick. He was trying to get around paying that breadwinner unlimited. But I thought cool because he said he was going to slide me something. So I'm like, cool. So my bad, his bad. He messed it up for everybody, man. Don't get at me on no sideline shit. Either pay for the picks or don't even holler at me. You got to realize, and I'm just explaining this to y'all. When you in my seat, right, people hit me all day from all over the world, overseas, the East Coast and everything, even on the West Coast. And people hitting me, asking me about game questions. Then you got dudes all the way from the East to the West be hitting me up about gambling. So between my Instagram and those that I give my phone number, all day long, I'm getting texts. When I don't get texts, I start getting them when I go live. So, you know, I need some privacy myself. I need some rest myself and some study time myself. So I'm not finna be studying and not talking to people to do homework for y'all and don't get nothing out of it. So I'm gonna stick to the breadwinners unlimited and the free play of the day. Looking out buck wild, but like I said, free play, free pick of the day been on fire. Southern California's hit four teamers in consecutive days. I don't know how he won today because I gave out a bunch of losers. I did give out the free pick and a couple bets, the Giants to win. I don't know what else won. So, but I know how he won. He put some of his own picks with some of my picks, or at least one of my picks, 1 or 2 of my picks with his own pick. So congratulations, man. But yeah, 2 5-teamers, crazy work, man. He did me like that. It's gonna cost everybody. But yeah, there's no such thing as gamblers etiquette, which is crazy because it used to be. It used to be. Me and you talked about it when you picked me up. How back in the days at the tables, man, people would look out big time. And even on my plays here, I'm not gonna hold it against y'all. Back when I did it on the Black Channel, everybody was looking out. Man, my cash app was ringing because we was hitting. What was that, about 3 years ago, 2 years ago? We was hitting, I think 2, because Money Mike had passed. I was hitting hard and everybody was blessing me. It was some gamblers etiquette going on the Black Channel, no doubt about it. Orioles over, Golden State money line, Bulls money line. That's a good one. Yeah, I gave out the Orioles actually for free. That was the free pick of the day. So yeah, but what's crazy is, I ain't got my glass. I broke my glass. I really didn't mean to give out the Tigers under twice. That was actually supposed to be the Tigers, which was a winner. And when I was watching the game and I looked at my picks, I said, oh shit, I got the Tigers under twice. That was supposed to be the Tigers. Tigers over the White Sox. Tigers gave the Dodgers hell. Phillies beat the Dodgers today. So Dodgers suffered their first loss. Phillies, I'm going to tell you why the Phillies are so great. They got good pitching, so they're going to stay in the game. But at the end of the game, they got so many hitters. If you watch the Phillies, they come from behind at the end of every game. Whether they win or not, they come from behind at the end of the game. It's too hard to pitch to all them big left-hand bats on the Phillies at the end of the game. And they just be getting on base and scoring like a mug, man. Baby E said an open hand and a begging mouth makes a bad hustler. Yeah, DJ, but I ain't no telling who all betting, you know what I mean? But it's all good. I'm just tripping off dude. Dude got 2 5-teamers. Who gets 2 5-teamers in one day? When half the game's over already. You see, I put on there, it wasn't that many games left. I said not a lot of games left. It was only I think it was only 2 baseball games left. And that's why I went to basketball, because I don't like to bet NBA basketball. I told Go Young DJ some months back, I wasn't betting NBA ever again. But I like the NBA. The NBA is exciting. That's the thing about basketball. Basketball is very exciting. What's up, James Cash? What up with it? Golden State playing their ass off. But remember, I told you about the Giants, right? The Giants won too. That was one. Yeah, that was one of my picks today. The Giants. The Giants won. They got a good team, man, with no stars. I ain't gonna hold y'all too much longer. I'm gonna run over to the Black channel in about 5 minutes. I took the Royals, Yankees, Guardians, bottom of the ninth, only put 100. That's a good play. The Guardians was a good play. Man, Kev, I won 100 2 nights ago off a $5 scratch. That's what's up. That's what's up. Kev, told you the West was going to be tough. D-backs, Giants, and Padres look good. You just going to leave the Dodgers out like that? Going to leave the Dodgers out like that, bro? But yeah, the West is tough. I think the West in the American League is tough too. That crown is cold, cuz. Good looking out, man. Good looking out, brother. But it's hard to make it match with anything unless I have my Royal Blue Pro Club on. You feel me? Yeah, don't worry about it, James Cash. Don't worry about it. You know, sometimes you block your own blessings, man. I know I blocked a lot of blessings in my lifetime, but my closest partners, they didn't block their blessings hundreds of times because they tell me what they gonna do and what they want to do, and they don't do it, and the picks come through, and they just sit there goat mouth looking stupid, you know. But it's happened over and over and over again. I take it easy when it comes to gambling, brother. Ain't nothing wrong with it, man. Do what you can, and don't worry about what you can't. Dodgers favorite, of course. Yeah, Padres got a nice squad though. See, here's the thing about the Padres. The Padres, they hit, they run, they steal. Everybody got the green light. So when they get on base, they can go whenever they want. So if the leadoff man gets on and you steal second, there's so many ways to score from second with no out. A ground ball, move them to third. A deep fly ball, move them to third. You know what I mean? And then a fly ball or a ground out in the hole, a single, or anything. gets you a run. And so they're manufacturing runs. The Giants, like I said, they don't have no star players. They don't have no big standout players. But what they do is they just hit the ball, situational hitting, opposite field, small ball singles, bunt, move the runners over. It's crazy to see the West playing old school baseball because older guys, we like old school baseball. But now we got a Dodger team that you don't need old school baseball, and a Yankee team, you don't need old school baseball. You got power hitter after power hitter. Dudes is hitting doubles, and you get to watching the Giants and the Padres. It's a throwback, and it's kind of not as exciting, but it's the right way to play baseball. So I give my hats off to the Giants and the Padres, man. Over the course of a season, let's see who can handle it. Let's see who can stay down. Because you got to remember, them D-backs ain't bad either. D-backs got a couple of good hitters, too. D-backs took to it. I just said that the D-backs got a few. D-backs got a few hitters, man. And they got two pitchers. They got two good pitchers, and they got a couple of hitters. That whole division's tough. But they going to all have to play each other. And that's why I said, let's see who can hold up. All of them won't be able to hold up because you're playing division games. So, and I doubt if they're going to all beat each other up like that. Somebody's going to whoop on somebody all season, right? Maybe two teams they're going to whoop on. Diamondbacks kind of got issues at home because their ball travels so good, and they got all these power hitters coming into their park, and they're going to give up a lot of runs when they number one and number two pitcher not on the mound. But yeah, man. Lakers covered the spread today. That's crazy, right? Because Lakers was only up 2 points late in the game. The spread was minus 15 and a half. Ain't no way you could have told me the Lakers was going to cover. At that, what was that like at the end of the third quarter? I mean, toward the end of the third quarter, Lakers up 2. And then I think they were up like 7 at the end of the quarter. Them fools covered 16. Hey, well, I'm out of here, man. I'm going to run over to the Black channel. I said what I had to say, and y'all not really typing up in here. So I'm going to run over to the Black channel, man, and do our regular live. I'm out of here, y'all. Thanks for watching, man. Hopefully I get up early enough to give y'all picks tomorrow. After I give out losing picks, I don't too much be motivated to get it right. But like I said, the proposition bets came through today, so that was good. And the play of the day came through. And I'm out of here, y'all. Y'all have a good one. Peace. 6-9. What up?